Hi boys and girls, we're working in our reader's notebook. This is grade 1, volume 1, and we are working still in lesson 14. We're doing 3 pages today. We're doing page 198, 199, and 200. So let's go ahead and start with our spelling words, and they show 6 of them right here. Came, make, brave, late, gave, shape, but there's actually 2 more. And those are our challenge words. We have the word waves and the word chases. So remember that you can get extra credit when you get your 2 challenge words right. Do you notice something about all of these? What's the same about them? Did you say that in all of these words there's both an A and an E? There's like an A, another letter, and an E. A, another letter, and an E. A, another letter, and an E. It's a pattern. A, consonant, E. 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 So remember that for the test. Okay, so let's go ahead and write our spelling words in A, B, C order. When we do that, we look at the first letter in the alphabet. Well, actually, we sing our ABC song very slowly so that we can find which letter, which beginning letter is first in the alphabet. So let me see. A, is that a beginning? Any? Nope, nope. A, B, oh, right there. B, are any more B's? No. So this is going to be the first one. A, B, and that word is brave. B, ave. Brave. A, B, C. There's a C word. C, it's only C word. A, B, C. We're only looking at the beginning letters. When they don't repeat, it's easy because we only have to look at the first letter. So we've done that one. A, B, C, D, no D's, E, F, no F's, G, oh, that one starts with a G. So gave, gave. Gave is our third in the lineup. Gave. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Oh, L. Yeah, L. Late. 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 Don't be late for your dentist appointment. Late. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Oh, already M right there. M. That says, there's an evil E making him say his name. Ache. Make. Let's write down make. Ache. And then the evil E that makes the A say his name. A. Make. Okay, next is shape. It's the only one left, right? So it has to be last. Shape. Shape. On here, it shows us waves. That would be after the S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. So let's write this word waves so that we know how to, so that we have practiced it. Let's go ahead and write it right here. Waves, because it would be next. Then right here is where we would write the word chases. It starts with a C also, but A comes in the alphabet before H, and so this word came will go first before chases. Okay, so there you have all of your spelling words. Now, I just bolt forward, but if you have not practiced writing your spelling words in alphabetical order, you can go ahead and stop the video here and then just go on when you're done. Okay, so now we're going to work on verbs that have the ed ending. EDs are put at the back of words to make everyone know that it already happened. This will be on page 199. I'm going to do a quick lesson just to remind you that the ED makes different sounds. So these are those sounds. Okay, so ED can make the UD sound, like planted, planted. An ED at the end of a word can make the D sound, like spilled. And the ED at the end of a word can make the T sound, like, oops, you can't really see it. Maybe if I go like that. Like reached, reached. Okay, so it makes the UD, D, or T sound. So raked, I raked, that makes the T sound. That ED makes the T sound. Okay, helped. I think these might be in order from last year. I think they are. I'm going to go ahead and go like this. We need to shuffle, so it's a little harder. Okay, go like this, and then put these through here. Okay, maybe it'll be harder now. Stayed. I hear a D. Edie says D. Stayed. Spelled. That makes the D sound. Handed. 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 He handed me the briefcase. That definitely makes a D. The UD sound. Handed. Landed. Makes the ED makes the UD. Landed. UD. Nodded. The baby nodded off to sleep. It definitely makes the UD sound. Sprayed. D. Planted. Hey, that's the same one as this. That was a dead giveaway. Started. The ED makes the UD sound. Started. He started the engine. Spilled. The ED makes the D sound. Looked. Looked. He looked the other way. Looked. The ED makes the T sound. Parted. My mom parted my hair to make pigtails. Part-ud. The ED makes the UD sound. Stepped. He stepped off of the sidewalk into the snow. Stepped. Picked. He picked the prettiest rose for his wife. Picked. Helped. I helped wrap the birthday presents. Helped. That's a T. Jumped. The T says T. The ED says T. Played. Played. The ED makes the D sound. And filled. Filled. Okay, so just a reminder that ED makes 3 sounds. And first graders need to be aware of that. Let's go ahead and do this now. Okay, so this is on page 199. We're doing verbs with ED. Circle the verbs that tell about the past. That's the reason we put ED on words, to let everyone know it already happened. So the game, it has to be in the past, right? So we're on all of these. We're just gonna, we know it happens in the past. So we're right now just gonna underline all the words that have an ED at the end and write those. I mean, how easy is that? Let's just do that. The game started at 1. So let's write the word started. Start, that's our base word. And then we add our little verb ending to make everyone know it already happened. Started. The game started at 1. And I'm going fast, but remember you can always stop it at the end of this page. Okay, oopsie. There we are. Stan filled the box. So we're going to write the word filled. That means he already did it. These other words that end with S's, S at the end of a word is also a verb ending, but it means that the word, like, it's happening right now in the present. You know, like Stan fills the box. That means he's doing it right now. But we want verbs that tell about the past. Jane looked at the pictures. She already did it. Looked. That ED makes the T sound. The frog jumped very far. He already did that. The other choice was jumps, but we already know that only ED makes a word mean it already happened, unless it's an irregular verb, which you'll learn about later. Jumped. The frog jumped very far. First I have to write jump, then I have to add my ED, so everyone knows it already happened in the past. Mr. Scott picked the best one. So let's write pick, and then we're going to add our ED. Picked the best one. Okay. You can stop the video right now if you have not written all your verbs that tell about the past. Okay. Another fun thing you can do is practice reading these. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the next one about taking notes. So we're going to be reading a little passage and taking notes on it, just like you're going to have to do when you're older. And this is so that you can memorize things, and learn things better when you take notes. I love taking notes. It helps me focus better. I would rather take notes and listen to somebody than have to look at them. I learn the best that way, and a lot of people learn the best by taking notes, and so that's why we do it, and we teach it to people, to children. So I'm going to want you to listen to this passage about camels, and you can read along, and then we're going to take notes about their bodies and how long they live and about the food they eat. So it says many camels live in deserts. Camels have long legs and humps on their backs. You know what? That's telling about their bodies. So let's write some notes about their bodies. So we're going to use words, and we can also use pictures, but let's just go ahead and for right now and write that they have long legs and they have humps on their backs. When you're taking notes, you're just sort of like jotting them down. You don't have to write in sentences when you're taking notes. So I knew I was going to have to take notes on their bodies, so I just copied it down. Long legs and humps on their backs. It's a lot less energy on my brain when I can just be resourceful and use the words in the passage to help me write. Now we still have to find out how long they live and what food they eat, so be listening for that. Okay, so it says, we just finished reading about their bodies. It says camels can live to be 50 or even 60 years old. Okay, that just told us how long they live, so write that down. 50 to 60 years old. So I would go like this: 50 to 60 years old. Okay, so now I took notes on how long they lived. How long they live? Camels live 50 to 60 years old. Boys and girls, that's a long time. Okay, now let's talk about their food. Let's see. Camels eat plants that grow in the desert. So what do they eat? They eat desert plants. So I'm going to go desert plants. So whatever grows out there, that's what they eat. We just took notes. We read our passage and we took notes on their bodies and how long they live and the kinds of foods they eat. You can, of course, stop the video and write this, but take all the time you need. Toodaloo!